Okay. Yeah, so Nikki, this topic of affirmations comes up a lot, doesn't it, in the brain retraining and the mind body um, communities. People talk about them a lot. And I've definitely found them, very, very useful, very helpful. But like you were saying, it's difficult to believe them. Now, a lot of the reasons why they're difficult to believe them is because, we're not in alignment with what it is that we want. So, can you give me an example of some affirmations where you have found, oh no, I don't believe that, I can't say that?
That's a good one. I think mostly I have problem with resting. That
Resting?
I deserve resting. I deserve to do nothing. It is safe for me. I deserve
Yes,
that I don't need
right.
to do things all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
can shut down my brain. I don't need to think about things and
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So I'm not
Yes,
able to put my body into healing mode because
yes,
when I try to rest and relax, then I got restless and anxious that there's a lot of
yes,
things that needs to be done. And
yes.
I don't feel that I'm lazy, but still I need the urge to do
Mm,
things
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay,
or
that's
feel guilt if I try to rest.
yes, yes, yes. So can you see there how out of alignment that is to your thinking, to your probably your programming, your experiences, life experiences that you had? So this is where the memory part of it comes in to help us, because for you that you don't deserve to rest, golly, you know, how how awful that must feel for you. Yeah? Can you feel that? I don't deserve to rest.
Um, Yes. And I don't know, it feels like that if I rest, then I will be judged or
Yes.
criticized or
Yes.
or somebody see that maybe I have a lot of free time and they can put
Mm-hmm.
extra work on me,
Mm-hmm.
things to do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right, right. So can you recall experiences? Can you recall memories where there may have been pressure on you, someone watching you, someone judging you for sitting around, not doing anything, not being busy, not being productive? Do you have any memories of that?
Yes, but I'm wondering that if it's my own perception or it was really a reality that somebody
Let,
else so
let's
that I'm not doing.
let's have a look. Let's have a look because our perceptions, where do they come from?
Childhood.
Yes, all our experiences,
Yeah.
all our life experiences where our perceptions are formed. We weren't born with this perception of I don't deserve to rest, were we? No.
Yes.
So it started somewhere. Okay. So anybody else before I help Nikki work through this to help again, we want to be in alignment with what our affirmations are. If we're not in alignment with them, to me, it's like a waste of time. repeating them, saying them, putting all this energy and the frustration too, when we're using affirmations and they're not happening, right? It can be very, very frustrating. So this being in alignment with so often the affirmations, we're saying them from our conscious mind, from our conscious part of our brain. But if the unconscious has information in the database that you can't rest, it's not safe for you to rest, then it's not going to happen, right? So it's really important I want you all to think about some affirmations that you've been using or you'd like to use, you'd like to try. And remember, we use affirmations in as part of many, many other tools when we're retraining the brain, when we're rewiring the brain out of a danger, out of that alert, protective system. Okay. And so for you, Nikki, it sounds like when you do your affirmations, it's the alarm system's coming on, right? The alarm's going beep, 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 beep. No, 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 you can't rest. Which then is going to dysregulate the nervous system, right? And what happens then? Symptoms. Alarm bells always create symptoms to protect us somehow. I better just stay in bed. I better just not do anything. Okay. Opposite to kind of what you're wanting to do. Yes. All right. So everyone just think about, maybe just choose one. It'll be easier. And then see where the resistance lies. See what the story is. Just like for Nikki, it's about not deserving to rest because she's got some programs, she's got some experiences there, which we'll discover in a minute where they are in. And remember, they're always in the unconscious. So is there anybody else want to ask a question about this before I start with Nikki? What you've chosen and any help with figuring out what it might be about? Okay. All right. Okay. Gabriel, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I don't know. My issue
Am I
feels so.
pronouncing your name right as well? Gabriel?
Yeah, it's so
Gabriel? Yeah,
good. Yeah.
thank you.
Um, to make him, I'm safe to heal,
Yeah,
and I don't feel safe to heal anymore since about 4 weeks, and
right.
since then I'm in a setback or dip again.
Did something happen for you to not feel safe to heal?
Yeah, yeah. It's just 4 weeks ago the process began that I hope I'm allowed to say it here, but my husband is just getting a diagnosis of cancer.
I'm so sorry, Gabriel. Yeah, yeah.
And there were now 4 weeks where we have waited about how severe it is, and
Yes.
it's not not the worst case.
Right.
So I
Yes.
got a
Okay.
bit relief from that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think my
Yeah,
nervous
this is a
system is in
very,
panic because I feel
yes,
I maybe have not the
of course.
support and the time and the
Yes. And
quietness in my life to heal further on. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
That's
really
right. So it's
worried
not,
about that.
of course, of course. And you've got to just work with these emotions that you're going through. You know, there'll be feelings of grief, I'm sure, right? And worry and sadness and a lot of
Yeah.
different emotions to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard for
And
me to share, really.
yeah, thank you to feel safe enough, and we're all here for you, okay?
Thank you.
Really deeply sorry. So, and this is really important, you know, when we face these kinds of situations that are so deeply emotional, we don't want to be doing affirmations like that, right? I wonder if you could choose something, Gabrielle, that will be a little bit more gentle, a little bit more softer, a little bit more something just that will give you a little anchor. Can you think of something
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. I don't know. It's really hard for me to find affirmations at all.
What about, and if anyone else can think of something, please share with us. But what if something like, um, you know, it's just time for me to be kind to myself right now. It's time for me to just be gentle with myself right now. Something like this. How does that feel? How does that sound?
um, yeah, my first reaction was yes, very good. And then
Yes.
something came up, I think, like with Nikki, or is it the right
Yeah.
Nick?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, with this, am I deserving it? I think I have so
Of
much.
kindness, deserving of kindness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've think with this diagnose, there came a lot of feeling guilty.
Uh-huh.
So, like, of course, I'm sick so long, and all the pressures on my husband, and maybe that added for him to get sick too. And it's really, I
Gabrielle,
know that it's not
it's a
true. I really don't.
lot to handle. It's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. Yes. To feel
Yeah.
that guilt, that blame. And I understand. I understand. My husband also got very ill when I was sick. And one time he came with me, took me to see these naturopathic doctors. And when we walked into the surgery, they looked at him and they said, I think we need to be working with you as well. You look more sick than Lolita does, you know. So and yes, I felt very guilty and I felt very bad as well. But yeah, yeah. We're all deserving of kindness, Gabrielle. We're all deserving of kindness to give to ourselves. Okay. So what I would encourage you to do is do some of the self-compassion, the self-compassion exercise. I would use that one for the guilt to address this feeling of guilt and putting this enormous pressure on yourself and blaming yourself. Okay. And then if you can, just very gently this affirmation of I deserve to be kind to myself. Okay. Okay. Try that. Do you remember how to do the self-compassion exercise? Yep, hand on your heart. And we can all do that now if you like to start with. How about that? Everyone, let's just do that because I know you're all feeling this sadness for Gabrielle right now. Okay, and that's what we do as human beings. We care for each other and we understand each other's pain. So just place your hands on your heart and just close your eyes and just some nice, gentle breaths, making the exhale nice and long, which calms down our nervous system. And now, Gabrielle, just imagine you're a butterfly on the wall and you're just a small child experiencing all this pain, this guilt, this sadness, the shock of this news about your husband. But you're just a small child. And I want you to speak to that small child who's frightened and sad. Speak to her and tell her what she needs to hear. You can share it out loud if you want to, or you can just say it quietly to yourself.
Just so understandable that you are frightened and
Yes,
sad and feeling all those emotions.
yes,
Or, yeah, really understandable.
you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I'm here with you. You're safe with me. I'll take care of you. I'll love you, comfort you. You're safe with me.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
And now, everyone, just take a breath in. Nice long exhale out. And just say, I'm okay. Right now, I'm okay. Good, good. How are you feeling now, Gabrielle? A little bit better? Yeah, yeah, good. So please just use that whenever you feel, if things get too much for you. And did it feel okay? Just that affirmation that I'm okay? There's no resistance to that one, is there? I'm okay. Right
I'm
now.
okay, I'm here.
Yeah, just right now in this moment, I'm okay. And that's the other thing with these positive affirmations. Just the brain tends to, when we're saying these positive affirmations, we're going back there or we're going forward there. If we can just remind ourselves that just in this moment, I'm okay. Just in this moment, I'm safe. Just in this moment, I deserve to be kind to myself. Yeah,
That's
it brings us
helpful just in that
brings us
moment. Yeah.
back to the present moment, and that's the only thing that's real. The mind will always take us back there to the stories of why I can't be kind to myself, why I can't be loving to myself, because somebody else is giving us their programs, or we're going into the future worrying about what might happen. But if we can just bring ourselves back to the present, that's where you will feel safe. That's where you will feel okay. All right. That's where you
that's
can
very
give
helpful.
yourself kindness, where you can give yourself love. Okay. Good, good. All right. Now, anyone who's here at any stage you get triggered by anything that's shared, or what you're thinking, what you're feeling, please use your tools. Okay. It's really important. All right. So, Nikki, when you're ready.
Yes.
So, tell me again just the one affirmation about, not deserving to rest, having to be busy. Tell me that one again out loud, what you would say to yourself.
As a positive, or what I'm thinking when I'm feeling that way?
The positive affirmation first. And with positive affirmations, we always want to say it in the present, like I am.
Mm-hmm. I am safe now. I am safe here.
Mm-hmm.
I can take a...
What was the one where you had a lot of resistance, where you had a lot of something wasn't in alignment? Remember?
I have problem with the I am okay.
I am okay. Just that one.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you when you say it?
I cannot really grab it. What it's like that I am okay. What is
Mm-hmm.
really behind that I am okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I know that I have health issues, when I know that if I'm thinking about in a workplace and I would like to take break between two tasks, at least a
Yes.
few minutes, then
Right.
that is okay. But deep inside, I feel that I will be judged if I'm just sitting at my desk and just looking around or thinking about something, because
Right.
then somebody will think that I'm not working out my 8 hours, what I'm paid for. So I
Mm-hmm.
will be judged. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm not in a line with the I am okay phrase.
Yes. Is that something that you would be saying to yourself at work? Because this is the other thing about affirmations that we want to really understand. You want to choose your affirmation to match what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you're doing. So if you're at work, and what were you saying? You're in between two tasks. So you've done one task, you're going to do another one, and there's this little time in between where you want to take a little break.
Yes.
Yes. How long would the break normally be?
I think it would be ideal to take a few minutes break to close down the task what is done and prepare
Yes.
my brain and my body for the new one.
For the next task. Okay. So thinking about that now, and remember what's important about affirmations, we're going to match them to what we're doing. Right? So thinking about those two things, and your fear is I'll be judged. what is a better affirmation for you to say to yourself? Because what you're wanting is just a few minutes break, isn't it? Just a few minutes break between the two tasks.
Yes.
So what could you tell yourself there instead that's going to be more matching, more in alignment, that will resonate with you better? There won't be so much resistance from your brain. Your brain's not going to see this as alert.
Maybe I'm closing down the past and getting ready for the future.
Be more in the present. What are you actually doing?
Oh.
All you're wanting is just to take a few minutes break, aren't you? That's
Mm-hmm.
all. Yeah. So what about something like, it's okay for me to take a few minutes break? How does that sound? Say it to yourself and just see what it feels like in your body and what it sounds like for you. It's okay for me to take a few minutes break. It's safe for me to take a few minutes break. I deserve this few minute break. What feels good in your body?
When I'm just thinking about myself, then it feels okay.
Yes.
But at the
Which
same
one?
time,
Which one did you choose?
that it is okay to take a few minutes break.
Right. Okay.
It is
And
okay
so
to pause.
that's a nice one. I like that. It's okay. It's okay to pause. Yeah. So go ahead. So that feels okay for you, but you're worried about the others judging you.
Yes, that they
Mm-hmm.
see me.
Okay.
And that's my other problem, that
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I want to be invisible. I don't want to be seen by others,
Mm-hmm. Because
because I will get the
others
extra,
judge me.
yes,
Others
yes,
judge me
or put
and they'll give you
and
extra.
pressure and task.
Yes, yes. All right. So this is where we need to explore a little bit deeper now. Let's go to the unconscious and see what's happening there for Nikki, for her brain to see this as danger, to see this as alarm going off, right? Because really, everybody deserves a few minutes to pause. Everyone deserves a few minutes to rest in between doing tasks, okay? No matter where you are, whether you're at home, you're at work, wherever, we all deserve, we're not robots, we're human beings. So we all deserve this, but there's something there in your unconscious that's saying, this is danger, this is alert, all right? So when you're ready, just close your eyes and just take a few gentle breaths in and out. Notice the seat underneath you. Notice where your feet are. Just breathing in and out. Notice your shoulders are relaxing, jaws relaxing, all the muscles in your face relaxing. And now what I want you to do is I want you to just travel back in time and see if you can recall where you've been judged, where you've been seen by others. And because you've been seen, you've been judged. and you've been given extra tasks to do. You've been given more to do. Just drift back there and see if you can find any of these links, any of these experiences. You found it?
Yes.
Good, good, good. So step into that memory. See what you see there. Look around you, the colours in the images, the expressions on the faces. They see you. Yeah. Hear what you hear, the judgment, what they're saying. Look at the expression on their face, the tone of their voice, judging you, giving you extra tasks to do. Everything about it. And notice what's happening in your body, Nikki. Notice where that feeling is in your body. Have you got that? Yeah? Good, good,
Yes.
good. And now, what's the worst part about this memory? What's happening? Can you share it with us? You don't have to. I can still help you, guide you through. But if you want to share it,
I think that it's after that I'm judged and criticized, then it's bringing up a fear of losing job, losing the other person
right?
if I'm not complying with their request.
Mm-hmm. Can you, so this is in a job situation, past jobs?
Yeah, let's take the job situation. It came up in other situation as well, but the job is
Can
less
you
traumatic.
go back further? Because we want
Yes.
to get back, you want to get back to what we call the root of it, the foundation of it, where it started. Because unless you find that and unless you change that one, because this is just how the brain works, the brain will hold on to that where it first started the problem, and then the others kind of add to it. But unless you get to the root of it, it doesn't fully change that neural circuit. Okay, so you have a neural pathway, a neural circuit for this problem, which started a long time ago. Some of it is in other work experiences, but what can you go further back to?
No, I was about 10 or 11 years old
Mm-hmm.
when I had to do things to my father to make his needs meet,
Right,
but
right,
it wasn't good for me. And
right.
even if I said no, I was
Mm-hmm.
forced to do the thing, what he
Okay,
wanted.
okay, okay. That's all right. You're okay with us here. You're safe. And if, again, when you're working through these things, anybody, if anything ever gets too strong for you, you just put your hand up, Nikki, and just push it
Yes.
away. Just push it away like that if it gets too strong, okay? Good, good. Okay, now, back then, you're only 10, you're only 11. You couldn't stand up for yourself. You couldn't say what you needed to say. You couldn't use your anger. You couldn't use your words. You couldn't express what you needed to say. So what would have happened? You would have just suppressed it, right?
Yes.
And that stays in the body. We know that from the evidence. It stays in our body. So if you're happy for me to guide you, would you like to finally release this?
Yes. That
Yes?
would be nice.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to give you permission now. I call it my rage room. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to step into that room now where I'm going to give you permission to be that little girl and say what you needed to say. And what I want you to do is use your hands like this. I want you to make fists. And I want you to use your body. You can do punching, you can do shaking, you can do whatever you want. And use your words and say what you needed to say back then. Right? And start with first, get away from me. Start with that.
Get away from me. I don't
Push.
want to do this.
Don't want to do this. Use your voice. Loud, strong.
It's not good for me. It's only for you.
Good. What else do you need to say? What else did she need to say? She's got permission now to use her voice, to stand up for herself. This is wrong, what you're doing. I'm just a little girl. Use your hands like this. I'm just a little girl.
It's
Right.
not coming.
What's happening? What are you doing instead? Yeah. Because it's just in your imagination now.
I'm just frozen.
Usually what happens is some guilt.
It's fear.
Fear. So you're not there now. You're not there now. You're here with us. You're safe with us. Okay, this fear is just in your mind now, Nikki. All right. So if you were a butterfly on the wall and that little girl was going through what she was going through and she's full of fear and she's frozen, what could you say to her, Nikki? What does she need to help her through that fear?
Just hold on. It will pass.
Yes. What else?
Be brave. Be strong.
So I want you to close your eyes now and I want you to look at her, be that butterfly on the wall, and look at that little girl. And you're saying to her, be brave, be strong. This will pass. How does she feel? How does she look to you there? Can you see her face?
Yeah, she knows that there's no other choice than just to do these things
Mm-hmm.
and just survive.
And just survive. But we're giving her the tools now. We're giving her the voice. We're giving her everything she didn't have there now, Nikki. By just using our imagination, we can give that to her in any way you want to. You can give her a big shield and a sword if you want to, right?
Yes.
Whatever she needs. What does she need? Use your imagination.
Yeah, sword would be great.
Is that a good one? Yeah.
To kill everybody who's coming closer.
What about a nice helmet as well? Give
Oh,
give her a
yeah, full
helmet
armor.
and a full armor and a shield
Yeah.
and a sword, a really big sword. right? And now what is she going to do?
Definitely kill everybody who's coming closer. So, yeah, fight.
Right? Okay, so close your eyes now, and I want you to see her. You give that little girl this armor, give her that sword. Watch what she does with it. Look out, everyone. How powerful is she now?
She's very powerful.
Good. Not
She's
frozen
really
any longer.
frightening.
Yeah, she's not fearful now, is she? She's not scared. No way. They're not going to get anywhere near her. She's a powerful being. Watch out. Good job. Make it good. Make it strong. Is there anything else that she needs? And how does she feel now, Nikki? How does she feel?
She is good when she finds her strength and when she
Yes.
fights.
Yes. Good. Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to check this scenario, check this experience, okay? She's 10, 11 years old, okay? So just close your eyes and go back to it. Your father, his needs are more important than yours. You've got no say. You can't do anything about it. You're just a little girl. You just have to do it. Notice any fear, any emotions, any feeling of being frozen. Is that changed now? Is that different now? That you have your sword, you have your armor, you have your helmet.
It's not that strong, the fear.
Good, good. Is there
Maybe
anything?
I care less about his needs.
Good, good. Is there anything left to say? This is a really good opportunity to let out that rage, to let out that anger, to let out all those things that you were not able to say back then. We don't want to leave that in our body.
I just want to turn around and leave.
Good, good. See yourself do that now. And as you leave, make sure your shoulders are back, your head held up high, and you have a smile on your face. Can you do that?
Mm.
Yes? Good. I can see that. I can see you're able to do that. Okay, now what you want to do is place your hand on your heart, Nikki, and I want you to tell yourself, your brave, strong, courageous self, who you are. Who are you, Nikki? I am.
I am strong. I am brave. I'm a badass.
I like that. Good, good. Anything else?
I'm powerful.
Yes.
Nobody can hurt me.
Good. And is it okay for you to take a few minutes break at work? Yep.
Yes,
If
I can.
not, you just
I can
bring out
take a
that
pause.
sword again, okay? You're just bringing it out and wave it around.
For humanity.
Good, good. Do you deserve a break?
Yes, I deserve it.
Do you need to be invisible?
No, they can see me to taking a break.
Yes, yes. And anybody judging you or criticizing you?
It's their problem.
Yeah. Maybe you were judging and criticizing yourself far more.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Not feeling like you deserve it.
Yes.
Right? So how does that feel now, saying those affirmations to yourself? I am brave. I am courageous. I am a badass.
Yeah, that feels good.
Feels pretty good?
Yes.
Yay. Well done, Nikki. Take a deep breath in, blow it all out, shake out your hands, and repeat, I am a badass.
I am a badass.
That's your power word.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, give everyone a clap. Everyone give Nikki a clap. That was so cool. So good. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
So can you see there how, these affirmations, but underneath it all, there's so much resistance. There's this, we're not in alignment because there's this stuff from our past that are scary, aren't they, Nikki? Like you didn't want to go back further than that
Yes.
work one, but I knew that there'd have to be something back further because it's back further. It's our foundation that gets laid down where the problem first begins. Otherwise, I'm thinking now, why would it be a problem for you at work? There's got to be a reason before then, because that's what the brain does, right? The brain gathers all this information, keeps it in the data of the unconscious. There's a neural circuit created because it's been keeping us safe, being judged, the fear of being judged, the fear of being criticized, the fear of having extra pressure being put on. I just want to be invisible because they'll judge me, they'll criticize me. All of that stemmed from these early experiences that you had no control of. You're just a little girl. You had no control of that. And, we lose our sense of authenticity. We lose who we are when we have experiences like this in our life. And it's our job to reclaim it. It's our job to get that back. And this work with this memory reprocessing by finding those links to why would I be so worried about being judged and criticized? Just taking a few minutes break in between jobs, right? It's got to be something there in the unconscious. So, positive affirmations, choose something that's relevant to what you're doing now in the present, right? Don't plan something, don't choose something that's too far forward because then that's going to send alarm bells to the brain. Okay? Don't choose something that's too way out there. Like I'm going to be a multi-billionaire next year. Do you know what I mean? The brain's just going to go, what the heck? You've hardly got 2 cents to scrape together, let alone become a multi-billionaire. So it's got to be realistic, it's got to be achievable, it's got to be choose something that's not going to give your brain the alarm signal, right? Okay, anybody else? Anything that I can help with about positive affirmations? The other thing you want to do is repetition, of course, with positive affirmations. The more you repeat them, the more likely they are to work for you, to feel okay for you, to rewire So what we're doing with positive affirmations, we're helping the brain to rewire the neural circuit. Okay. Anyone else? Michael, who else have we got there? Shell, Kylie, anyone else? You can type in your questions if you have any. All good. Gabrielle, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling more settled and calmer.
Yes, good,
And
good. And
I
you know,
resonated with too. It was very, very helpful, this whole session for me. I'm really thankful.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And Gabrielle, you're going to go through a lot of big waves, a lot of big up and downs as you're going through this. This is a really challenging time for all of you. And the kindest thing that you can do is to just really take good care of yourself. Okay.
Mm.
Try and bring yourself back to when you go to the worry, when you go to the guilt, any of those emotions, just try and bring yourself back to the present moment. Okay, because you'll be worrying about the future. You're already feeling guilty. That's the past. Yes. So whenever you can, bring yourself back into the present. And all these tools, that I've been sharing with you guys, that's what they'll help you to do. Bring you back to the present moment, which is the only thing that's real right now. Okay, that's all we can do. That's all we can manage when we're so ill. Right? Even with me, I'm not ill. I'm 100% healthy. I've been going through a bit of long COVID, but it's very minor now. And all I've done is use these tools to get me through long COVID. So even with me being, pretty healthy, I still have to bring myself back to the present moment whenever I can, because I can get lost in all of that stuff as well, you know. All right. Okay, so I think that's really the main things I wanted to share about positive affirmations. I use them all the time. I love them. I use them pretty much in all the techniques that I use, whether it's tapping, whether it's breathing and tapping, whether it's, whatever tools that I'm using. I try and bring in the positive affirmations where I can, because when we're in alignment, like you saw Nikki a little minute ago, could you see the joy in her face? Right? Being the badass and being courageous and being brave. Every time you smile and you feel those feelings, Nikki, what's happening in the body? The happy hormones.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm getting lighter.
Yes, because all the happy hormones are there. The serotonin, the oxytocin, all of those, they're all there. And the more we're in that, Dr. Schubner talks about this so much. He says, try and bring joy into your life wherever you can, whatever you're doing. Try and bring in that little bit of joy wherever you can. And that's what's going to help your brain to change. Because when we're ill, when we're dealing with all these symptoms and all this stuff, day to day, our brain is in that alarm, in that alert system, and it's downloading cortisol and adrenaline. And cortisol and adrenaline dumping all the time takes its toll on the body. You know, it affects the immune system, it affects your hormones, it affects your gut, it affects every system of your body. So the less of those stress hormones we're releasing, and the more of these joyful, badass ones, then, you know, the brain's going to do much better. The body's going to do much better. Okay, so practice those, get those in wherever you can. And I think that's what I love about the positive affirmations, because whenever I say them, I just feel that love. You know, I feel that peace, I feel that joy, I feel those feelings, you know, within me. So please try and remember that if you can. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Sally, got any questions? All good? Okay, so take care, everybody. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any ideas about, you know, what to work on next time we meet next month, then thanks, RP. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Great. Thank you, Lalita. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.